Hey, what's up? It's nice to finally actually do one of these episodes in the sunlight. Alright? As opposed to always doing it at nighttime. Whoops. Yeah. Zubats can be a little tricky. You gotta have focus when trying to catch them. I believe also one of their main abilities in the main series games is inner focus, which prevents them from flinching, so I guess it kind of works. Of course, I could be wrong about that, as per usual, but we're not here to talk about Zubats, aren't we? So anyways, yeah, like I said, I finally, well, today I'm not, as you can see, I'm not working with my dad, or haven't worked with my dad. My dad is out of town, so I have plenty of time to do an episode. What is with this continent? I have plenty of time to do this episode before the sun goes out completely, which is great. Okay, this thing is clearly not worth my time. I'm gonna move on to something a little bit more catchable, if you know what I mean. Now, see, the thing is, I want to complete, hopefully finish this new Pokemon Home event. However many more trials are still in it, and to do that I'm going to need to win 2 raids. Of course, I already have one earlier today, but I'm going to need another one. And all of these raids are still not ready, and it's gonna take a while for them to be ready, so I'm just gonna jump into this one very quickly, just so they can finish this stupid event. I mean, the event itself isn't stupid, but I kind of feel like I've been dragging it for a while. Now, earlier today, I mean, this morning I was still in bed. I was contemplating whether I should get up or should go back to sleep. Eventually I went back to sleep, but never mind that. And I was just searching around for a few raids. Now, I have seen the Swords of Justice appearing in raids. I mean, I have seen Cobalion and Terrakion, haven't even actually seen Virizion yet, but I don't know. They seemed beatable. That's maybe the word I'm looking for. Hold on, I'm gonna try to switch hands. Okay, I really hope this setup is more useful. Just, I don't know, my left arm sometimes gets a little tired holding this camera all the time. It seems so unnatural to me. I'm gonna switch back. Sorry, left arm. I tried, but you know, I'm already too used to holding the camera setup like this. So, trying to change it now. It's like telling a fish to swim backwards, I suppose. Anyways, this timber shouldn't be too much of a problem, especially not when I have Victini with me. But going back to the Swords of Justice, I mean, I tried to take on Cobalion solo earlier today. It did not go well. I mean, their max CP level in raid battles is relatively on the lower side. So that's why I thought it was manageable. I mean, Cobalion's CP level was 39,000, which is a far cry from the 40 and 50,000 of most legendaries. Alright? Definitely a far cry from the almost 60,000 of a lot of Megas. Alright? So, I don't know. I thought I could take him if I Mega Evolve the Charizard into Mega Charizard Y. Because for some reason the Y version has the higher CP. I don't know why. But I took my best Charizard. I think it's one of the Charizards that I got from the community day, but hold on. Oh, there's a Mega Houndoom raid also. Definitely staying away from that. Look at this guy. 39,601. I thought I could beat it. Plus, I mean, when you Mega Evolve a Charizard into Mega Charizard Y, the specific Charizard that I had a CP of 4,000, which is higher than any Pokemon I've ever had. I don't know. I thought it was going to be enough to take this team down. Plus, I had a team of all Fire types and Psychic types. Well, a team of all Fire types and one Psychic type, which was the team. Plus, I mean, Mega Charizard Y is Fire and Flying, resists both Steel and Fighting. But I couldn't do it. I mean, I got pretty far. I got to almost half HP with this guy, but I failed in the end. I think, I don't know. Maybe I do need a second phone to try to fight a legendary on my own, especially one that's on the lower side of the CP, like Cobalion. Let me see about Terrakion. Because see, the thing is, Terrakion being a rock type. Oh, I'm too far away to challenge Terrakion. But just for comparison's sake, let's take a look at this Mega Houndoom here, okay? 53, okay? That's 14,000, a difference of 14,000. Clearly you can see why I'm not going to try to take on this Mega Houndoom by myself, but I don't know. If you could Mega Evolve more than one Pokemon at any given time, so you can have a team of all Megas, maybe that'll be worthwhile trying to go after a legendary solo, but right now, at the current state of things, definitely not. Maybe soon enough, when I actually reach level 40, finally, and be able to max out all my Pokemon to their absolute limits with multiple attacks on all of them. Maybe then it'll be worthwhile to try to test myself and trying to take out a legendary on my own. At which point, it would be a smart idea to go after against a legendary that has 4 times weakness to something. Like, say, Virizion, who's 4 times weak to flying. You can Mega Evolve a Pidgeot. Have a team of mostly flying types and poison types. Maybe even a few Psychic types in there. Maybe even Victini. And this could work. Plus, I mean, it can't hurt having a team of legendaries. Of course, to get legendaries, you have to win raids, and well, it's a horrible cycle of endlessly wandering around your own tail. See, the thing is, I have a couple of legendaries right now, and I can max them out. Maybe if I do that, it'll be more helpful. I don't know. But that's not the important issue right now. The important issue is this Pokemon home event. Let's see what this Pokemon is. Oh, Litwick. Nice Litwick. Would have been pretty helpful against Cobalion. You know, Fire and Ghost type. I believe I do have a Chandelure. I mean, I must have after the bombardment of Litwicks from the Ghost Pokemon event. I don't know, maybe in a couple of months I will be at a place where I can actually battle legendaries on my own with one phone. I know that most people who do that on their own have 2 or sometimes even 3 phones with them. That's a luxury I don't have right now, but maybe someday. Oh, another Slowpoke. Oh, come on. So anyways, let's check out what's next in this Pokemon Home event. Maybe there's gonna be something really out of the ordinary. Okay, claim reward. I mean, we're getting some Mega PGR energy. Not sure it's gonna be enough to Mega. Oh, an Absol. Not sure it's gonna be enough to Mega Evolve at once, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Am I right? I think it's a good thing that Niantic is slowly starting to realize that this whole Mega, they kind of botched the whole Mega Evolutions thing, and they're slowly taking steps to try to remedy that situation. Alright, is there a continuation? Oh, look at that. We get some more Mega PGR energy, and I think now this probably should be enough to Mega Evolve Pidgeot. I'm guessing they're going to give us a Pidgeot. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a Gibble. Nice. I wasn't expecting that. I wonder what all these Pokemon have to do specifically with Pokemon Home. Slowpokes and the Nidos and Litwick and this Gibble. I guess these are just some good random Pokemon that they decided to give us, which I am all for. And there we go. That's that. Let's check out this Pokemon. I got these 2 rewards. Oh, Dratini, nice. I got these rewards from battling in two raids today, winning 2 raids today. Because after I lost to the Cobalion, I took on a 3-star Alolan Raichu, and I almost beat it, but I couldn't do it in time, unfortunately. And after that, I tried my luck with the much easier 1-star Alolan Vulpix, which, considering the fact that I still had a Mega Charizard on my side, it went pretty well. But still, I mean, I'm kind of bitter about that whole Cobalion thing. I went at this thing with everything that I had. I mean, I had the Mega Charizard, obviously, 2 Flareons, Entei, Victini, and Heatran, I think. All perfectly capable of beating this thing. All of them had Fire-type moves. Some of them had Fire-type moves for both the fast attack and the charged attack. And most importantly, all those Fire-type moves were weather boosted. And yet I still lost. But I mean, I didn't lose as badly as I have lost to some of these legendary raids in the past. So maybe it wasn't so bad, I guess. It's a bit of a learning curve for me. Still, helped me test my mettle against some more legendary raids. It proved to me once again that I'm ridiculously unprepared for those kinds of challenges. I mean, hell, I barely was able to take down that stupid Alolan Raichu. But that's got to tell you something. But again, this all goes back to the fact that I'm not at the max level yet, and more importantly than that, I don't have enough Pokemon that are at their max CP at this current stage in time. Plus, it never hurts to have multiple legendaries on your team. Alright? So maybe I should put more effort into training up all of the legendaries that I currently have, as opposed to relying on the ones on the non-legendaries that I have right now. I mean, look at these. Look at these. These are pretty solid, if you ask me. But I mean, nowhere near the level that I'm going to need if I'm going to take on full-on legendary. Even one that's relatively on the lower end of the CP, like Cobalion. Oh well, I mean, you can sit down and contemplate this stuff all day long, but for the most part, it all goes back to the fact to the same conclusion, which is I'm just not ready yet. I want to check something. There's the other one, Vulpix, as you can see. Do I have enough Volibee candy? Not quite yet. I need to hatch more of the strange eggs from Team Rocket. It's kind of a challenge, really. Oh, I have enough to Mega Evolve a Pidgeot. Gotta save that for a good occasion. Maybe a Virizion, but I gotta boost its CP first. Speaking of the Team Rocket eggs, yeah, I have one. Like I said, it's a challenge because once you do hatch one, you gotta have an open slot on your egg your egg sort of box thing, because you can only carry a maximum of 9 eggs, so you gotta have at least one open slot as you're battling a Team Go Rocket leader to switch to night mode at almost 5. That's new to me, but yeah, like I said, you need to have at least one free slot of eggs to as you're battling a Team Go Rocket leader to try and to get yourself a new one. Also, something that I've been missing for the last couple of days. Let's go over here to the news. I said the news. Whoop, look at that. I have a phone call. I'll see you guys in a minute. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call, but yeah. Looks like the slight distraction / delay from the phone call kind of led to the sun coming down. Well, oh, hold on. That's not what I meant. Okay, the sun was gonna come down anyway, and me taking that phone call wasn't gonna change anything. But I mean, when I did take that phone, before I took that phone call, it was pretty well lit. The sun was still out. Because I had that phone call for a couple of minutes, well, the sun kept coming down, and that's the reason why I'm recording this a bit later than I was when that phone call came. Either way, the bottom line is it's no longer as lit as it was when I started this video, which is to be expected. I mean, the sun waits for nobody. Can I take on this gym? I really gotta step up my game as far as putting Pokemon in gym. I'm getting destroyed left and right on that arena. But probably mostly because, whoops, I don't think I want to challenge this gym right now. Mostly because I'm only leaving my Pokemon in local gyms close to this area. So those are gyms that kind of switch hands pretty regularly every day. And since I'm waiting for the light to turn green, might as well try to battle this gym. And the problem is most of these Pokemon are pretty strong with their full CP, and it's a pretty diverse group of Pokemon as far as type matchups. So it's gonna be a bit hard trying to beat them all, but I'm still gonna give it a try. The good thing is that there's nothing that this Delcatty can do to my Almastar, so it's good. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This Chandelure is weak to my Almastar in more ways than just one. This should be pretty easy. Or maybe not. Oop. It's a good thing I have a few Rock Blasts, but we'll see if it's enough to battle all the other ones. Okay, I'm definitely worried about this Hippowdon. Okay, it's using Ice Fang. Not very effective. But not because it's a rock type. It's because it's a water type. For some reason, I don't know why, but rock doesn't resist ice. You know, you'd think rock types would be incredibly defensive. They're not. I mean, maybe they are in the stats department, but type matchups wise, as far as resistances go, they don't have a lot of it. Okay, good. Well, an Executor is weak to Dragon Breath, so this should be pretty simple. Should be. Only problem is, Hydro Pump's barely even gonna scratch it. I don't think we're gonna need Hydro Pump right now. Let's save it for the Arcanine. Because that one's also coming. Definitely saw an Arcanine there. There it is. Hydro Pump should take it out. No problem. Okay, almost. Oh no, it's got Thunder Fang. Should have seen that one coming. Anyways, for those of you guys who are familiar with the landmarks of the city, you know that I'm at the mall right now. Well, the mall's open, but I mean, most of the stores inside it aren't. I was kind of wondering if they were going to open those stores up, because they said they were going to do that, but they only haven't opened a handful of them. Either way, doesn't really bother me too much. I'm not here to walk around the mall too much. I just came here for a few specific things, and then I'm gone. So, and I mean, obviously, you know my stance on the whole lockdown thing. I think this whole thing was handled poorly. The second lockdown, that is, it was handled very poorly at the beginning. Now it seems like they're taking it seriously. They're taking it very slow to reopen things, as they should. And I mean, we were able to drop the number of new cases every day from the several thousands that it was before the second lockdown to below 1,000, a couple of measly hundreds, which is a huge difference. Anyway you slice it. Okay, we're about 200, 300 a day. Ever since things slightly opened back up. It kind of bounced to 600 and 700. A couple of days ago it was all the way up to 1,000, but that was just the rare exception. If we can keep up holding it at this pace and being this slow, whoop, maybe things should open back up. Maybe not completely, but more of it as early as next week and or as late as next month. Hold on. There's an unspawned Pokestop, which should be pretty good for my ag run. See? Also, going back to the that conversation. Sources are saying we're getting pretty close to a vaccine. Well, I mean, not we, but in general, a vaccine has been getting very close. Here, flying types, I should probably switch these up a bit. There we go. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to a vaccine. Sources are saying, and yeah, there's a lot of companies are reporting that they have a working vaccine that is at least 90 to 95% success rate, and there are talks that our esteemed Prime Minister is planning on purchasing a pretty significant chunk of these vaccines early next year. I don't even need to use Earthquake for this one. Yeah, and that's another thing. Rock doesn't resist bug for some reason. Like I said, Rock isn't quite as defensive as you would expect it to be. But anyways, so yeah, they're saying that as early as February, as late as June, they should have enough vaccines for maybe not everyone, but most people. Not much. Whoa, this guy took me out really fast. Hold on. I'm not gonna let her beat me. Okay, that's good. She went for the mistake. She shouldn't have done that. She kept pressing on the attack. She would have won, but she didn't because she's stupid. Okay, so back to the conversation at hand. They're saying that well, sometime next year they'll have enough vaccines for most people, and I'd much rather them test it on some of the lower cases first. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's better to vaccinate people who haven't been infected yet, because if you try to vaccinate people who have it, it's gonna get worse for them before it gets better. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, clearly, so I don't know what's the best course of action. But what I do know is that a possible vaccine as early as February is the best news we've heard all year. That's what I do know. What is up with this gold guy? Okay. So yeah, that conversation kind of took a bit of a weird turn there at the end, but I think that's enough for a pretty solid episode. I mean, again, I'm over here at the mall. I'm where I needed to be. I'm gonna get some of the stuff that I need, and that's about it for this episode, I suppose. I think we've done enough for today. Yeah, definitely more than enough for a full episode. So I'm still gonna record on my way back, just in case of a shiny, obviously, as per usual. But other than that, that's it for today. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.